Hey, Mrparka here to review a new one from Synapse Films. This recently was put on Blu-ray. Originally released in 1989, it is the ridiculous, outlandish, absurd sequel to the classic Frank Henenlotter movie Basket Case. It's Basket Case 2. Released on Blu-ray. How awesome is that, guys? Also was released was Basket Case 3, but we're talking about Basket Case 2 right now. You know, the funny thing was this movie was shot back-to-back with Frankenhooker, and it does kind of show, it does have a more Frankenhooker kind of feel, but it's a little different from, you know, the kind of seedy, grimy, dirty, sleazy city kind of flicks that Henenlotter had done before this, you know. Frankenhooker, Brain Damage, a Basket Case, but it does have the kind of absurd, crazy, over-the-top, quirky characters in it, which I absolutely love. Henenlotter was really great at making something very sleazy and grimy, but also making it very funny and absurdly gross, but also in a lighthearted, fun way, which I don't really know how to explain. Very sick, very dark humor, and it's not just sleazy. It has a mixture of sleazy, which made him very kind of a unique and special talent. I've always enjoyed his films, and I saw Basket Case 2 when I was a kid a couple times. The VHS cover always drew me in the back with the freaks and stuff. All three of them actually drew me in a lot. And you know, I saw the Blu-ray in 2007 when it was released, and I finally got a chance to see the Blu-ray. I meant the DVD was released in 2007. I finally got a chance to see the Blu-ray. It is definitely an improvement. It looks really good. It's a remaster from the original print. The colors, Henenlotter has a lot of good lights in this movie. Lots of, you know, bright colors, cool lighting and stuff like that, cool sets. So they really pop out in this one. They the HD print makes it look good, even better than it used to. So yeah, I really appreciate the scan. And like I said, I like the lighting in these films. And now let's get to the plot. Essentially, the end of Basket Case 1, you think that this movie was over. It was a done deal. They surprisingly live, and that's how Basket Case 2 opens up, leaves off right where the first one left off. This lady, Granny Ruth, who runs a house for, you know, abnormalities, or people with disfigurements, kind of freaks, if you will, for you know, kind of a politically incorrect term. She runs a house for these people. She cares for them. She sees Duane and Belial on television and helps them escape, harbors them. And pretty soon, a nosy tabloid reporter gets involved and realizes the Bradley brothers are probably alive somewhere and starts snooping around. This leads to the freaks sticking up for themselves and fighting back for their way of life and their privacy. So it's really cool. You get a lot of different, unique-looking monsters and creatures in here. They're really absurd and over the top. Lots of big foam appliances on them. Most of them just grunt and kind of do weird things. But I really love seeing the array of creatures. There's not very many monster mashups in film, you know. So it's really cool when it does happen. It does have a dark sense of humor. It has blood splatter here and there. And the monsters are kind of the heroes of the movie. They do seem justified. The guy who plays Duane from all three of the movies has a really unique performance because he's just bonkers. He has one of those kind of deals where he can just snap at any second, and it really shows. He does a great job with it. The lady who plays Ruth, I believe it's Annie Ross. She's amazing. She demands screen presence. Even in the special features, when they say she's surrounded by freaks, but your attention's drawn to hers, that is that's very true, because she just demands screen time. She has like this like warm but overly protective, dangerous kind of mystique about her, and when she rallies all the freaks to behind her is just a great scene. Yeah, if you're a fan of Basket Case 1, then I'd say you probably will like 2. It is a little different. It does feel a little less sleazy, more lighthearted, and kind of like the suburban house, but it just makes it even more ridiculous. It's bigger. The special effects are better. Everything about it's probably better, except that kind of New York feel. You don't really feel it as hard, but you do get it a little bit. Yeah, I just love this movie. The creature effects are great. All the blood's there, here and there. It's just the absurd story of it all. Freak sex. And to be honest, the ending does kind of invoke emotion that you wouldn't think would happen in this kind of silly, gross-out movie. But it's there, and it's really appreciated. Henenlotter's kind of a master, definitely not kind of, but a master at this kind of weird, bizarre film. And I'd really recommend Basket Case 2. The Blu-ray looks great. They ported over the old features, which include a 22-minute kind of behind-the-scenes deal where the special effects artist meets up with Frank Henenlotter and the producer, and they talk about the movie and how it came to fruition, and show a lot of the behind-the-scenes special effects. And it also includes an interview with David Emge from the Dawn of the Dead, from Dawn of the Dead, and Hellmaster. But yeah, it's kind of crazy that he has this little small part in this movie, kind of like a little tiny role as Half Moon in it behind all this makeup, but it kind of shows you the life of a working actor. Yeah, regardless, it is a fun monster mashup with lots of competent camera work and stuff there in the film. There's a really cool shot where it's a tracking shot and all the freaks are kind of running around the house, going in entrances, and it's moving across here and the camera's falling this way, and you see one guy go here and pop out over here and you're following him across the house. It's really an awesome tracking shot, and I can imagine it had to be a nightmare with everybody all covered up in mask and things like that. So yeah, there's lots of cool things to have in this movie, and it's worth checking out. If you guys haven't seen Basket Case 2, it's definitely a unique little fun movie, and it's one of Henenlotter's best, I think. Top 2, maybe? It's hard to choose. Every time I watch one, I'm like, that's my favorite right now, but then I'll watch another one and it will change slowly. But yeah, really impressed with the presentation. Not as many features as one would like, but enough features, you know, that, and the disc, as the price isn't very expensive right now. You can get it for $12.99 on Amazon, so well worth the price, and it's well worth your time. That is Basket Case 2 by Frank Henenlotter, released by Synapse Films. Should be out early August.
Well, they're born Siamese twins.
It's been a while.
They get cut apart, kill some doctors.
But now, they're back.
So where are they?
We're friends. We can help you.
Your favorite twins have returned.
Now I understand you feel comfortable sleeping in a basket.
They found some new friends.
There are others here like you. Others who have been hurt and need to be hidden and sheltered.
And they're up to no good again.
You're empty!
I understand your pain, but ripping the faces off people may not be in your best interest.
I got a great idea. 4-part anniversary special about your favorite twins.
The link between us is gone. I'm not a part of you anymore.
They are wanted for the murders of at least 5 people.
It's gonna be like old times.
Who is this? This is someone who knows who you are, who your brother is.
What do you want?
I thought you wanted to do a big story on this. What the hell is going on here? He wants to grant you an interview.
I'm so excited.
The creator of Basket Case
What's in the basket?
brings you Basket Case 2.
Hey, it's okay. We're together again.